Two, three.
Should I read the title or start?
Yeah.
The future of AI in the cloud. Awaken. Introduction. What is AI and cloud computing? Artificial intelligence is technology that allows machines to learn, analyze data, and make decisions similar to humans. AI is commonly used for tasks like predictions and data analysis to improve efficiency. Cloud computing and what it's used for. On-demand access to computing power, storage, and applications via the internet without the use of physical servers. Cloud computing allows businesses to scale resource easily, reduce costs, and access data from anywhere. Why this combination matters. It improves business efficiency through automation, enhances data management and security, allows businesses to scale AI tools easily and cost efficiency. Impacts and future trends. Used by major providers like AWS and Google Cloud. Future trends include automation, edge computing, and AI governance.
Sorry, those were my first.
Which one
Yeah,
was yours
and
again?
starting with um, security and compliance. Yeah. Security and compliance challenges in cloud AI include data exposure, where if executives who have broad access to sensitive data like financials, intellectual property, and client info, um, even just a single mistake, like opening a malicious link, malicious document, and a compromised account can cause a catastrophic organization-wide breach. Um, and for shadow AI usage is also a common issue. This is the unauthorized use of AI tools by employees who bypass security protocols for the organization. And this can create unmonitored data flows or blind spots within the organization, risking noncompliance with regulations like GDPR or even HIPAA in the case of medical information. Um, and there could also be a risk of prompt injection attacks, which are adversarial attacks by adversarial AI, which use malicious text inputs or prompts that can trick the AI into revealing sensitive information or overriding and violating security protocols. And it can also execute harmful commands within the organization's systems, further exposing information or um, causing real world damage to systems. Next. So, solutions or mitigation strategies include a walled garden approach. This is generally building a private internal AI environment or keeping the data entirely within the organization's control, um, which keeps that organization within the organization's control and it ensures data sovereignty, and reducing leakage risks to any third-party AI. And the zero trust framework, which is a common method of implementing AI, includes never essentially the slogan "Never trust and always verify," where every request passes through rigorous checkpoints like authentication, such as multi-factor authentication, whether that's a PIN or in the case of Kelsey San Bernardino, is the Duo app. Authorization will check and make sure that both the user and the device have permission to actually access the model or the data. Um, and it'll also make sure that the actual hardware, so like their laptop or their phone that they're accessing the AI tool or the data from, is secure. And it'll also filter out any potentially sensitive information. And taking these approaches can generally help avoid complete bans of AI, since bans can often backfire, leading to the use of shadow AI, um, and can also help with managing data filtration. Thanks. Uh, a general zero trust procedure would look like user requesting, making a request rather, and verifying, like with multi-factor authentication. That's either a PIN through text or through an app like Duo. Um, the system will then make sure that the user is verified. If they are not a verified user, they will be denied access. If they are a verified user, are they authorized to access either the information or the specific AI model? Um, and if they are, is their device that they're using authorized, or are they in a physically authorized location? And the data will be double checked to make sure that there is no unwanted data filtration. And once all checkpoints are passed, then the user will have access to the AI model, and the model will run the prompt and present those results to the user. Next.
Cloud, evolution of cloud computing and AI. Some timelines for AI are its first breakthrough in the early 1950s. Another timeline is AI started rapidly advancing in the year 2014. During 2014, AI was able to create images of non-real people. The images at first were cloudy and not so um, what's it called? Able to distinguished. But by year 2020, AI had outperformed human capabilities. Um, in the little chart we have here, it shows many lines of things that they had tested, such as reading comprehension, image recognition, languages, speech, and handwriting recognitions, and they had outperformed human abilities. As for the timeline of cloud computing, 1950 was the first breakthrough for distributed computing. And in the early 1990s, visualization and internet were introduced, and this changed computing. It was on demand. Go services were available for organizations at low cost. Um, Another popular um, service was infrastructure, also known as LAS. This allowed companies to use on-demand access, or it was on-demand access. This allowed companies to store and network. The last had emerged in 2006. Another famous one is platform as a service. This platform was used for developing and running and managing applications without the need for users to maintain their own infrastructures. PaaS had emerged in 2008. Another famous one was LAS. This is a license subscription-based software. And as for AI and cloud computing evolution, with the combination of both of these, the possibilities grew. AI and cloud fed off each other, and they were able to be used on a on-demand to-go basis for businesses. Um, AI was mostly used for decision and analytical properties. As for cloud, they were able to be used at a low cost and on the go and manage itself. We have some charts down here that show AI and the timeline of it. As for evolution of cloud computing, we also have another timeline. Mhm.
All right, transformative industrial impact. Healthcare and finance are two key industries where cloud-based AI will have the most impact. It will help physicians make better medical decisions, especially in treatments and diagnostics needs. This would be made possibly by AI's ability to analyze and organize large amounts of data. Something ministry at, at AI in 2024 as believe will enable customized care delivery that fully satisfies their needs. AI will also make the finance industry better at detecting fraud and enabling safe transactions that meet clients' demands. Financial institutions can use 24/7 AI chatbots to assist clients through automated feedback that provides aid when needed, which will improve customer service delivery. Overall, AI will bring innovation to healthcare and finance by improving awareness and security in a way that streamlines process for quality business delivery. Next slide, please. Continued with transformative industrial impact. AI cloud-based automation will make manufacturing smarter by making operations more agile, which will help boost competitive advantage. AI will help organize skillfully and anticipate address system disruptions that will often lessen operational efficiency. Consequently, the manufacturing industry will transform from machine-driven operations to smart systems that will use data to make production efficiently. Even with these benefits, AI regulation and management will provide will prove challenging. The regulatory and compliance aspect of AI is developing slower than business will demand more effective navigation of the legal and regulatory landmines. Society must not allow AI to continue developing without proper regulation because despite the benefits, the costs may be too much heavy, maybe too much to ease the burden.
Okay, now I will be talking about the conclusion and key takeaways. AI and cloud computing are reshaping modern tech. AI can learn, spot patterns, and make decisions, while cloud provides the power and the storage behind it. Together, they help industries like healthcare, finance, and manufacturing to work faster and smarter. Because AI depends on huge amounts of data, protecting people's information is crucial. Companies need to be clear about what they collect and follow privacy laws like GDPR and CCPA. Strong security and transparency need help keep user trust. Governments are stepping into the EU's AI Act puts strict rules on high-risk uses like hiring or medical decisions, requiring companies to explain and closely monitor their AI. These laws influence cloud providers worldwide and push safer AI development. AI also comes with environmental and social costs. Data centers use massive amounts of energy and water, and hardware behind AI often relies on resource-heavy mining. Only big companies can usually afford advanced systems, widening inequality. Acknowledging these impacts is key to building sustainable AI. Cloud-based AI introduces new security risks as well, from unpredictable model behavior to prompt injection attacks. Companies are responding with private AI, zero trust security, and stronger verification. Overall, AI and the cloud have evolved quickly and become essential. They let businesses scale and work more intelligently, and today they're improving medical diagnosis, financial security, and manufacturing efficiently. Next slide, please. And these are all the references that we used for this project. Thank you.